Hey,
Hey,
Kayla.
Hi.
It's a beautiful Saturday. How you doing today?
I'm good. I'm in the car, so mobile, wherever we are, mobile vet. So
I know that's
it's
right.
a great day to go live today.
It really is. I'm going to scooch over here and start the live feed on our Instagram as well, and to
Okay.
make sure that the
Yeah.
volume is
Yeah,
good.
Dr. Kroom and I have a couple things to talk to you guys about and just kind of educate you guys about some upcoming stuff we have. And um, I'm real excited for this live. I can't
Me
wait.
too. I know we've been talking about it. We usually go live a little earlier in the week, but it's
Hmm.
Saturday and the information, now we even have more information.
Hmm.
Um,
Yep.
and for those who don't know, I'm Dr. Croom, and this is Kayla Burns, and we make up a big part of the team of Dr. Croom Mobile Veterinary Service, where we are senior pet experts, holistic care for your pets. We have learned so much in our education over the years, and now we're giving it all back to you. You may know that I served in the Army Veterinary Corps. I loved serving my country. Kayla is also a veteran wife, an Army active duty Army wife, actually. And so we are both in that military world. So we're here for you. Our company, Steadfast International, we make it a point to be where your pets are. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
It's very important to us. We have a lot of passion about coming to the home and providing a stress-free environment for your pet. Because honestly, when putting your pet in the car, by the time they get to the clinic, that can cause just a whole realm of anxiety in itself. So we pride ourselves on coming to the home and providing those services in that way.
That's right. But today we're talking about a specific topic that's
Mhm.
really going to hit home for a lot of people, and not
Yes.
just senior pets. Although this is really great for senior pets, it can also be great for others. And that is bum, 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 pain and
Mhm.
anxiety long term solutions for your dog, cat, and horse.
Yes.
Like short term, long term, like what are we talking? What's the difference here, Kayla?
Yeah, so when we're talking about long-term solutions for your dog, cat, horse, even maybe some smaller animals, I would say too. Um, but we'll dig into that later. Anyways, so when we're talking about long-term solutions for your pets, the holistic side is really important to support that um, portion of that. Dr. Krugman and I have kind of brainstormed on making some more of these herbal blends that you guys have absolutely been loving. They're flying off the shelf. And one of those herbal blends it's called Hindquarter Weakness, Shen Calmer, and Body Sore. And that can target various areas in the body, as a pharmaceutical will target maybe one area in the body, or, could be harmful long term to certain organs. As the holistic side can be very supportive in so many areas, and can provide just the ultimate support for, like Dr. Kroom said, some of the senior pets, or even just painful pets after surgery. My parents recently went a surgery for ACL
Hmm.
and the cruciate ligament, and the herbs definitely could have been a great solution for supporting that surgery.
Absolutely. Being that we're mobile, like you said, we can come right to the homes, and that
Hmm.
helps. Another thing we do also is the virtual visits. So if you
Yes.
have a senior pet that's maybe a little disabled, or whether you have a huge Malamute or
Yes.
a huge Bernese Mountain Dog that's like,
Yeah.
or a Great Dane, we've had all of these breeds in the past like couple months, where a couple weeks actually, where
Hmm.
gone to the home, or the virtual aspect has helped a client decide whether it might be, their pet's time. And so we deal a lot with hospice care, larger animals. So sometimes with the larger dog breeds, they tend to live less. They live short, they have shorter lives. They can be
Hmm.
like 6, 7, 8 years old. And so then they get a little older. They sometimes need a little help with deciding like when is the right time. They may not be having all kind of horrible symptoms, but maybe that just that size and that joint pain that can happen is what they need our assistance with.
Yeah. And a lot of times people don't understand too that cats can sometimes be non-symptomatic out loud. A lot of times cats don't present symptoms until either it's too late or there's something severe going on. So the herbs could definitely target certain areas of even your cat increases in age and you know, a lot of people just don't understand that a cat really is not going to tell you that something's wrong. It's just that's just the way they are. So the herbs could definitely support on some areas that you may not even know that's going on with your cat too.
That's true. That's what we were talking about earlier, Kayla, about how, we're definitely not giving pharmaceuticals a bad name. We know that,
Mhm.
antibiotics, steroids, and things like that are necessary at different points of your
Yes.
life. But for example, if you take a steroid like prednisone or something like that, that's very common. We know that long term, that can be really bad for your pet's immune system. It can really decrease that. But in the short term, the steroid can really knock out inflammation, whether
Yes.
it's a tooth situation or inflammation somewhere in the body, even various cancers and tumors which have
Mhm.
inflammation, they a lot of times throw a steroid at them. So steroids can be very, very useful. And one other thing about that is when you give that, it's going to help inflammation in the parts that you know about, but also maybe could just hit inflammation in another part of the body that we didn't necessarily see, diagnostically. So that's kind of the same thing with the herbs, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I also want to add too that herbs in that fashion, if you are using certain pharmaceuticals, even before our visit, or it's just something that a pharmaceutical that's been on for a long time, herbs are another additive that you could add with a pharmaceutical that you know you're not going to have interactions with. So that's just what I love so much about holistic in general is that it's very versatile in what you can use it for.
Absolutely. One type of situation could be something like seizures. We've had a couple of pets in the past couple of weeks with seizures. And while I do not carry herbs on the store that people could just get, we would have to have a consultation first for something like seizures. But it's one where if your dog or cat has seizures and you're giving phenobarbital, if you do seizures, these names: phenobarbital, Keppra. These are very harsh drugs on the body. And while they are typically the first go round for most veterinary clinics, the gold standard for seizures, we could have an herb over here that is really, really great for seizures and pain. And we could start giving that and therefore decreasing the amount of phenobarbital you might have to give or stretching out the amount of time in between that you have to give those harsh pharmaceuticals. So I mean, really, if you haven't looked into herbal therapy, you really, really should go to drcroom.com and check it out.
Yes. And I believe Dr. Kroom has a special code for
We do have a special code. We have a special code for those who are getting the herb, not only for just the first time, but also anytime, which is herb 15. That's right. Herb 15. And when you go to drcroom.com and you pick up the herb that you need, then use that code and you'll get 15% off. Thank you, Kayla. You froze for just a minute there. So I just piggyback right on, right on.
I'm in the boonies. So sorry.
I know it's like it's always right when you're trying to say like give the information
Yeah. Yeah.
people want. But yes, there's a code there, herb 15. Write it down, keep track of that because um that's really gonna take a little bit off the bottom line. Or if you've never used herbs before, you might be like, you know what, let me just try this and see if maybe this can help my senior pet pain and anxiety. Let's jump back over to this here because we're really talking about this pain and anxiety. This is something we see so often with senior dogs, senior cats where they'll have maybe their hips aren't working quite as well, right? So they're kind of limping a little bit, maybe not able to get in and out of the house quite as well. And so maybe they have some pain on the body, right? Their hips, they got a little bit of pain. And then all those things together, you may not think about it, but it really can cause anxiety and maybe even a little bit of
Yes.
depression in your pet. You've got to realize that happens. The same stuff that happens with us. You're in the hospital unexpectedly. Now you're in pain. You can't, maybe you're running to the bathroom or you're having accidents. Same thing for your pets. Where if they're
Yes.
having an accident and they're looking back and maybe they don't have control of their bladder or something and they're sitting in their waste, that is one of the top reasons that pets can have anxiety, especially senior pets.
Yes. I
Yeah.
agree.
Absolutely. So we created an herb bundle that's made up of our top 3 best-selling herbs. The first one is Shen Calmer. We just talked about how the anxiety that can be caused by these different ailments, as well as just general anxiety. We know several certain breeds can be very anxious. We know cats can also be anxious. Maybe there's a multi-cat household, right? And the hierarchy, you never know. Everybody's anxious. Put Shen Calmer in everybody's food, okay? We've also got the body sore. Body sore, man, these Jing Tang herbs, some of you may be familiar with them. You may not be, but they are veterinary provided. So only you can get those from me, or if you have another holistic vet somewhere else, you can get those. But body sore specifically, oh my God, people buy full containers of this for their horse, for their dog. And but like I said, for everyone who may not be very knowledgeable about herbs and you want to start out with a smaller amount and our discount code, we'll give you the 100-gram amount, like our little sticker. The Dr. Croom Army Vet sticker, so you'll know you're getting the correct product. Okay, so even though it's not in the Jing Tang container, you know that's the product that you're getting. Also, and then the third herb is the hind quarter weakness. That one also flies off the shelves. Our
Yes,
German
it does.
Shepherds, our big dog owners, and again, what about the cats, Kayla?
Yeah, so again, when I touched about the cats having anxiety and, that's kind of the stuff or the symptoms you may not notice. Even senior like cats you don't think about like supporting cat hips or like you do for a dog, not hip dysplasia and that kind of stuff. But cats very much do get the same symptoms and declines that a dog could have. But again, a cat might not necessarily show you that, but herbs, especially for geriatric and that kind of thing, definitely wouldn't hurt to put in some additive and extra added support in there.
Indeed. Well, today, before we finish up, I'm going to give you another code here in a moment. But today's Saturday Live with Dr. Croom and Kayla is brought to you by Natural Pet Promise. So, Natural Pet Promise is our flagship brand. This is an all holistic with some therapeutic products as well for, with some antibiotic and antiseptic properties, but most of them are fully holistic, like our allergy aid. It's that time of the year. Kayla has a dog who uses allergy aid to a great benefit. And
Yes.
it's really, really great to get to have access to this, knowing that it's
Yeah.
formulated directly by a veterinarian.
Yes. I do have to say that we have to order some more soon. We just ran out and her skin is already back to crap without it. Like she absolutely cannot live without this allergy aid at this point. She has really, really benefited a lot from allergy aid. She's a pit bull mix, so she has that shorter coat, that drier skin. She's just born with the known skin issues. But with allergy aid, her coat, is so much better. It's not like coarse hay anymore. It's soft, and she's getting like new fur coming in. It's like new. She's white and brown, so she's getting some really new bright white fur coming in. I've never seen
Mm.
that part coming in, and I totally can contest to this product.
Absolutely. Allergy aid, you guys. It's got pumpkin, quercetin, grapeseed, turmeric, all those things that can really calm down and relax your pet's skin. This is for dogs only, but at naturalpetpromise.com, there are great products for cats and some for
Mhm.
horses as well,
Yes.
especially the therapeutic products. So, like our sprays that have an antiseptic and antifungal, those are going to be great for dogs, cats, and horses. But
Yeah.
allergy aid right now, it's that time of the year. You see there's a code right there, a 25% off code. It's new client 25.
I want to
Kayla?
add in too, you just said the spray, so that reminded me of the mousse, the medicated mousse that we also have on the site. With allergies, can sometimes come with hot spots and that kind of stuff on the skin and fur too. So if you guys notice any stuff like that too, the medicated mousse that is on there too is a really good compatible item to do with allergy aid.
Yes, that's very true. And the mousse is going to have, like you said, something for an antibiotic kind of for the
Hmm.
skin or antiseptic, but
Yeah.
also the antifungal, which a lot of times with skin stuff, you don't
Hmm.
really know when the fungal, like you don't really know when there's a fungal aspect to it. Like you could do
Yeah.
a skin scraping and see, um, get the results and be like, okay, yes, there's some dermatophytes there. But why not just hit it with the 1-2 punch? It's not going to
Yeah.
when you have a mixture of the antiseptic and the antifungal together, it's a higher probability of knocking that right out. So, again,
Absolutely.
our live today is sponsored by Natural Pet Promise, our flagship product. We've got the allergy aid and that code new client 25 for you to check the products out. All right.
Absolutely.
Over here, Dr. Croom, Mobile Veterinary Service, we're senior pet experts. We love the senior pets. We love their little grizzled gray faces and their little attitude.
Yeah,
They always have that little attitude, don't they?
they
Um,
do. The side
yes,
eye.
yes, the side eye. So you just heard us talking about our herb bundle. It's the pain and anxiety long-term solution that we recommend. It's the herb
Absolutely.
bundle. It's made up of Shen Calmer, body sore, and hind quarter weakness. You can get that using this link right here. Copy and paste it if you need to, screenshot it, or you can go to drcroom.com into the store and you'll find the bundle right there. Again, using
Yes.
code um, herb15 to get 15% off. That's not just for new clients, that's any client. So if you've ordered from us before, go on there and get it. Now, just as a final reminder before we go, for horse owners, these herbs are wonderful for horses. And like I said, a lot of our equine clients, we don't do a full veterinary service for equine clients, but the herbs, these are so well known across the country for body sore, performance horses, athletic agility dogs. The body sore is a really awesome. So you might want the blend, but you might also want the individual herbs, and they are on there as well. The Shen Calmer, the body sore, and the hind quarter weakness.
Is it pretty easy to to give the patients the herbs, Dr. Kroom? How easy is that?
You know, it's quite easy. It comes in a powdered form, and you would give it twice a day in the food. And really, you don't need a lot. It comes with a
Mm-mm.
small white scoop, and you'll
Yep.
scoop a little bit of the powder out, put it in there, put it in a meatball, or put it into their soft food if they have some of that twice a day. And within a couple weeks, usually, you are going to probably start seeing some really amazing results.
Yes.
I love
Yes.
the herbs. I love the herbs. So, all right. So, we're going to get out of here and let you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hopefully, your pets will be living in comfort as well when you get access to these herbs that can really help reduce their pain, anxiety, and all those things. We want them to be living their best lives. And you can find everything from us at drcroom.com. We're senior pet experts, and we love to help your pets right where they're at, which might be on
Yes.
the video or it might be at your house.
We go where the pets are.
We do go where the pets are. So thank you so much for tuning in. Come check us out. We'd love to do our virtual visits with you and then come out to the home the following week, especially here in Southwest Michigan. If you're in this area, go to drcroom.com and we can't wait to help you out. All right, we are out of here.
Bye. Have a great